So if I told you that my friends and I stole $10 million from President Obama's campaign funds, I imagine you'd say I was full of shit, right?
And if I told you that the president and his whole friggin' White House knew all about it and decided not to do a thing, you'd probably think I was nuts, right?
And if I said we could do it again in a flash because nobody ever learns anything from a campaign and nobody ever remembers anything except who won, you'd say I'd be crazy, but I wasn't.
And it happened.
And it all started with a dare. And some friends in low places.
You're right. All first-time campaigns are always run by the inmates. Whenever there's a scandal, the big guys on top say, hey, we didn't have time to sweat the small stuff. We had a race to run. We left the bills, the balls, and even the bucks to the bean counters and the kids. Yep, there's all kinds of rules, but here's the dirty little secret. The feds care only where the money comes from. They don't know or care where it goes. You think Obama paid for the pizzas and the printers? Or Michelle booked the bands and bought the balloons? Not a chance. No, that's the crazy thing. When the bosses say they don't know, they actually don't know. Oh, they pay attention to the donors, but no one counts the donuts. And the day the game is done, everybody leaves town. The winners head for Washington, the losers try to get as far away from the scene as they can. The circus leaves town. The sawdust stays.
Could I be hearing this guy right? I mean...
They couldn't all be that sloppy or that stupid.
Well, I'm not so sure. I guarantee you that if you're new to the game and running 50 states worth of caucuses, calling centers, and clam bakes.
And buying mixed media on a spot basis in 300 different markets, depending on the polls, it's going to be kind of hard to mind the story, even if you cared and had the time.
And the money's flying into the campaign so fast right now that they're having trouble even figuring out how to spend it. There are only so many ads you can buy in prime time in some of these markets.
I don't believe it. You were actually paying attention to that marketing class yesterday, I swear. You're sleeping with your eyes open.
So, you know how these things go. One thing led to another, dares were made and bluffs were called, and we all ended up working on the Obama campaign. Although, those were just our day jobs.
I worked for an Acme currency exchange in high school before they booted me. Can you believe it? I'm writing and reconciling payroll and staffing events for 20 different states. Me.
That's nothing, since we don't pay much to most of the workers anyway. I'm booking travel, housing, planes, parties, and even entertainers and their posses. And there is nothing more expensive than that. The only person looking over my shoulders is the mope trying to check out my boobs.
My only problem is the silly union bug. As long as I have the bug on everything that we actually print, no one seems to care that I'm paying for enough printing and posters to pay for the Great Wall of China.
After working hours is when the fun really started, and that's also when the heavy lifting and the real program kicked in. So much money, so little security, no adult supervision. What more could a couple of crooked kids ask for?
My job was to print up loads of fake invoices from fake companies for all kinds of goods and services.
My job was to deposit lots of real checks for fake services into the accounts of fake companies.
My job was to empty the accounts of the fake companies, take the money, and make it disappear. It was a lot easier than you think.
And then we won. And in a flash, everything changed. From sophomores to soldiers, and from secretaries to Secret Service.
I'm sorry to serve you. Excuse me. But
Yep.
And the rest of you are also with the campaign?
Yes, sir.
Well, then I'll have to ask you to grab your belongings and come with us. We have a van waiting outside.
Here's the thing. Things aren't always quite what they seem to be in the great city of Chicago. They're just what they want us to see.
What do you mean they're not going to prosecute? We caught them red-handed, even if we don't know exactly how much they stole.
I don't think you understand. They picked the president's pocket. They stole millions. You think he wants the rest of the world to know that? Hey, are you nuts? He would be laughed out of office. The press and the Republicans would have a field day.
Well, that sucks. He cares more about the embarrassment than doing what's right. So let the story come out. Who's going to believe a bunch of kids anyway?
What's right is that this is Washington and the big time. And you don't trust a guy with your nukes if he can't watch his own nickels and dime. We've been told to make this go away. Game, set, and match.
And that's how it happened.
Oh, they'll never admit it.
It'll happen again.
All it took were some
Friends in low places.